Hello and welcome back. When we last left off, we had just made it to the small village of Reeve. We are currently just exploring, and we have to talk to somebody here. I'm blanking on who it was off the top of my head. Should say it on here, right? It just says obtain the thief's key. But I don't remember who the thief is to get the key from. But the game's telling us to come here, so... Oh, you're right, it's this guy. Oh, well, no, he doesn't have it, but he tells us where to look. So we have to go to some place called the Dreamer's Tower. A hidden passage in the woods south of here that leads right to the tower. Yeah, because the tower is like on a small island. So, and we don't have any way to swim right now, so... Diary of a Hard Man. Okay, so this isn't like Dragon Quest XI where you just read the things right off the shelves and then just put it back. You put the thing in your inventory, so if you want to read it, you have to go to your inventory and look for it. Which is... I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing, but... I can see some people being annoyed at that. Yeah, we're getting a lot of seeds, but I don't know if I'm going to use them just yet. Yeah, okay, so some of these places, some of these buildings can only be explored, or can only be opened with the Thief's Key. It's so easy to use 11 as, like, an example for everything because I've been playing so much of that recently. But, yeah, think of the Thief's Key in this game as, like, the magic key in that game, you know? Pretty much, I mean, I think it's pretty much the same thing, just... called something different here because, or rather called something different there because I guess maybe they don't want to associate, they don't want people associating the Luminary with thieves, even though one of your main party members in that game is a thief, straight up. God, where some people draw the line is just so funny to me. But yeah, you can actually see the island that the tower is on the map there. I'm gonna be straight up with you, I don't remember what this building is off the top of my head. I have a vague memory of what it might be, but I don't remember for sure. Oh, and that was the game telling us that, one thing that's really annoying about this is that you can only use items in battle. Like, in the menu, you can just go into the item menu and use them from wherever you want, but if in battle, if you want a certain character to use a certain item, you have to put that item in their inventory. You can't just go into, like, the main item bag in battle and use the item from there. If you want, let's say you want your hero to use an item, or you want your warrior or your mage or whatever. Let's say you want any of them to use items. They have to have those items in the inventory. It's not super important. You know, you can get by mostly without doing that, but like it's just something to keep in mind. I'm gonna not worry about it for the most part. Okay, so new place. So we've got some new enemies here. These are toadies. And somebody went and used cancel on them. Oh my god. Was that one attack on Margaret that did that much damage? Holy shit. Okay. God, I love that Dragon Quest just lets you do, but it basically just lets you do auto battling. It's like, you know, eventually I'm gonna start cutting a lot more of these battles out. I'll probably be showing a lot of them off early on because that's just I feel like that's just the best way to do it. You know, if there's new enemies or new stuff to look out for, show it off, etc., etc. But like a lot of these I'm probably gonna be cutting out, and it's very nice to have the option to just like have the game play itself. So like let's say something important happens, or you know I need to respond to a text during a battle that I'm gonna be cutting out anyway. I can just let the game play itself. Yeah. Oh my god! I just noticed the warrior on the sprite for the warrior. They have like a battle axe on their back that they don't actually use. Because I have Nelson equipped with a copper sword, and he's just using the copper sword. What is the point of the axe? I didn't notice that until just now. Okay. Yeah, so more ant nibblers. I think we fought these already, actually. Hey, you know what? Follow orders. Honestly, kind of getting bored, so I'm gonna actually do shit now. Let's go ahead and heal up Merle. There we go. Yeah, defending, it makes a big difference in this game. And my hero has reached level 3. Whipping Boy. What the hell is that? Okay. I swear, like, every attack from her just misses. Like, she's definitely better off as just being the main healer for right now. Oh, hey, we got crack. That's like one of those spells that out of context is just like the most what the fuck thing in this whole series, probably. Okay, so we have to go up those stairs, but what's over this way? Does, let's see, what is, single enemy, okay. Elemental weaknesses are not a thing in this game, I don't believe. I think it was Final Fantasy that kind of was the one that popularized that for gay RPGs, but
just a moment.
because I know that Dragon Quest 1 didn't do that. Dragon Quest 2 didn't do that. To this day, I don't think any Dragon Quest games actually have like elemental weaknesses or anything. Maybe the occasional fringe like spin-off or something does, but that's about it. Oh right. Okay. Yeah, so we're better off going in there after we get the thief key. I forgot about that. Yeah, so as you notice, like, we're already getting our party members reaching level 4 and 5 and stuff, and our hero is still at level 3. Yeah, there's no guarantee that these people are even going to stay in the party. I'm probably going to swap them out. But yeah, I'm definitely going to swap party members out. But until then... Yeah, that's why I'm not going to use any of, like, the seeds on these current people. They might just, like, go and make party members based on, what's it called? Yeah, there's, like, a random inn down here. This place seems really suspicious, but it's actually not a problem at all. Let's stay overnight. Wait, I might make like party members based on like my friends or something. Like I might make one that's based on Ari. You know, those of you who follow my streams might know who that is. Maybe one based on Panda. I'm not sure who the third one would be though. But yeah, like, I remember when I was last playing this game a little while ago. It had been years since I played this, and like the Switch version. Oh god, every enemy here is different. The ant nibblers aren't together, so they're not considered part of a. They're not considered a group. They're considered separate enemies. Oh boy. Yeah, let's fight wisely, except for you. You focus on healing. Here we go. There we go. Let's just let. Yeah, I figure like it. This is a very precarious like setup of enemies, so let's just let the game decide what to do. Okay, Margaret is now level 5. And she got Whoosh, which is a wind attack that multi-targets. Right out the gate. And Chimera Wing, which is infinitely more useful here than it is in, like, 11. And same orientation. Alright, let's go. Whoosh has a really cool graphic in this game, not gonna lie. And since nobody needed healing, Margaret just used an actual attack. So it's pretty cool that the AI in these games is sophisticated enough for that. Oh hey. Jesus. Well, that's one hell of an introduction to the bubble slimes. Whoa.
Take this.
That's some really fluid animations. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Margaret, why are you doing that? This is the adventure of Die with the fucking Sizz spell all over again. It's like you're wasting MP using it on one enemy. What are you doing? A leather shield. Okay. I don't know when I got a leather hat, but whatever. I don't believe there's anything in this game that shows you where treasures are on the map. I could be wrong. If there is, I don't have it. I know that much at least. God, at a certain point, I don't want to edit these battles out because it's like, my God, some of these enemies are just getting one shot left and right. Don't let that fool you into thinking the game's gonna be easy though. Trust me, it gets very hard very quickly. Innuendo not intended. Yeah, the ant nibbler's the ant nibbler's like defense is still insane. Because we now know that Whoosh has a 3 in 5 chance of it destroying them instantly. And it's got another leather hat. May as well give Nelson a little more what's it called? A little more defense there. And yeah, all that's up here is a chest. Oh yeah, if it's not obvious, I'm doing this all live commentary. Because why not? I do my streams this way. Oh hey, a boomerang. Can anybody equip that? I can. Okay, so Nelson can't equip it. It looks like... Weirdly enough, it looks like Merle can. And Margaret can't, so okay. So the way we're intended, the way we're actually supposed to go is over here. That other way was just for the chest, but there was nothing else there. My God, this... Now we're just getting levels left and right. Like, Margaret just reached level 5 a couple battles ago. Merle just reached level 6 in that battle. And we got another treasure chest here. And that... I don't know if that's the first mini medal we've been able to get, but it's certainly the first one I got. I don't know where all the mini medals are, and I'm not gonna worry about it. Man, we are just really muscling our way through this place. Don't get too close to the edge, because you will fall down. And you'll have to make the whole climb back up. Alright. And in there is that room that we... In case I cut that fight out, because I haven't decided yet. In here's the room that we went into earlier that had the chest in it. There we go. I said that during the fight, but I figured I'd say it again just in case I cut it out. What the... That was weird. It's like I locked up for a second. Another chest over here. And another mini medal. It's already 2 in 1 dungeon. And we've got new enemies here. Waspians. Because each of those insects... Well, one insect, one arachnid. By itself wasn't already horrifying enough, apparently. Alright. And we've reached the top. We have to talk to this guy.
Well, well, well. So you've come at last. I've dreamt so many times of giving you this key. Heaven alone knows why. but it must mean something, so here you go. One thief's key. You'll take it, won't you?
Of course. I'm pretty sure it's a but thou must, but I didn't feel like looking at the other option. I really should have.
Now,
But
use
too late now.
that to go and have a look inside the house in Reeve with a red door. Don't worry.
I've got a
the
lot of other
chap
places to
there
use this key before I even
loves
worry about
visitors.
that, my guy.
He won't mind you dropping in unannounced one jot. By the way, there are books in this world so influential that they can change your whole personality. Open them with caution, that's my advice. Off you go then. I can't stand around all day. I've got important dreams to be having.
I don't think we ever learned this guy's name. But yeah, we've got the thief key now. Yeah, so there's a chimera wing in there. I've already got a few on me, but if you didn't have any, there's some in there, so you can just use them real quick to get out of here. And let me look at that again. Let's see. Oh wow, so there's even like tutorial stuff in here for things you might not have dealt with yet. So every tutorial we've already had the game show us is in here, plus a bunch that it hasn't shown us yet. So yeah, if there's literally anything you want to know, it's in the game ready for you to look at. But real quick, I want to look at that one about the movement in a mere moment. Here it is. You can use a zoom spell or a chimera wing to return to any towns, castles, or dungeons you've been to before. Now, these methods of transportation will cause you to shoot up into the air, but feel free to use them indoors by all means. You'll fly right through any bothersome ceilings that would have ordinarily gotten in your way. Magic. That's a change that doesn't... It doesn't make the game any worse, but it doesn't make the game any better. Because originally what would happen is you would... If you tried to use like a chimera wing or the zoom spell indoors, you would fly straight up and then just hit your head on the ceiling and fall back down. And personally, I always thought that was really funny. I don't think it used up the item either. I think it only uses up the item when you actually do fast travel somewhere. So if you do that just to be funny, then the game doesn't penalize you for it. But they got rid of that, and I don't know how I feel about it. 11 doesn't have it either, and it bothers me. Okay. And what he was talking about with the personality books is not quite the same thing, but similar to like the skill books in Elder Scrolls, where reading them, like in those games, reading a skill book increases your skills of that particular, like, or it increases your level of that particular skill. But the personality books change your personality, and personality actually does matter in this game more than you expect it to. Let's see here. Where does this lead down to? Oh, okay. So you can either go back down manually, you can fast travel, or you could do what I'm gonna do and just jump off the tower. Sends you all the way back down to the ground floor, and then I'm going back down into the sewers. I'm probably cutting that battle out, but literally like 2 steps into this place and I already got hit with a random battle. That is insane. Actually, there's something up here, up this way. I'm gonna go look at that. Hey, Future Kane, cut this whole backtracking bit out. Hardwood headwear. And what's this? A seed of agility. Okay. Okay, so now my hero has a little bit more defense. And I'm heading back. Okay, so I made my way back down, and I know what's to the left here, but I figured just to double check, I'm heading over to this spot to the left here. I don't think there's anything super useful in here, but never hurts to look. Never hurts to be sure. Okay. Okay, I think it's like a treasure chest. Seed of defense. Oh yeah, and I guess Margaret leveled up. Yeah, I think Margaret leveled up in the last battle I was in. Because she was at like 1 MP before, because she's really been going crazy with the whoosh. And when you level up, your stuff gets completely restored. So. No, Final Fantasy 2. Final Fantasy 2 is the one with the crazy encounter rates. That's another Wayfarer close. Oh, this is really pretty. Holy shit. And Merle just learned Sizz. I think at this point it's a safe assumption that we've seen more or less every enemy at this portion of that this part of the game has to offer. I don't know if we've seen every possible enemy formation up to this point, but I think we've seen every enemy type. We've yet to fight a boss, by the way. Have you noticed that? Like, we're getting to a point where the battles are so short, I'm contemplating if it's even worth it to edit them out. Okay, so I explored this whole place up and down, and I found all the treasure chests here and everything, so I'm gonna head back and go to the right. Because... And when I get back there, I'll probably end this video. I went the wrong way. You know what this visual style is reminding me of, actually? Star Ocean First Departure. This looks exactly... I mean, obviously... This obviously looks a lot better than that game, but, because it came out years and years and years later, but... this is reminding me of that visual style. Like, almost exactly. God, if you want to talk about games that I've tried numerous times to get into and I just can't. You know, it's like, I want to like that game. I would love nothing more than to actually like that game. But I just, whenever I try to play it, I just cannot stay into it. I don't know why. Like, it holds my attention for like maybe a couple hours. And then it just stops. Yeah, so this guy here, this guy Kirk Buzzard, was the guy who made the Thief's Key as a sort of skeleton key. It doesn't open every door, but it opens a lot of them. And the old guy at the tower basically roughed him up so bad that he roughed him up really bad and took the key and then had him arrested, basically. But okay. We are back in the castle dungeon, and that's where I'm going to end this video for today. So, until next time, I'm Kane Lowend, and I hope you have a good day. Take care.